Brooks, you've obviously been so effective since coming back. What for you was the difference tonight?
I thought I executed pretty well. Got the ground ball the first catch, just didn't find a glove. And then it kind of made some good pitches, walked a guy, and then ball off the wall, and then kind of in the middle of it. But no, I just, you try to pitch out of that inning and didn't get the first guy out.
What is the feeling in the bullpen right now, given what has taken place recently?
I mean, guys are working hard. There's no doubt about that. Guys are ready to go in the game. All of us want the ball, the game on the line, and just not really executing. Kind of could have made better pitches. I think most of us will review, and then everything gets magnified. When it doesn't go your way. Just kind of part of the stretch that we're in. But no, guys are ready to go in the game. Guys are ready to play. It's just keep grinding.
Guys go through slumps, obviously. But it seems to be happening to a different guy every night, and you all have a lot of success in this league. I mean, why do you think that happens? How sort of unexplainable is that?
Great question. I'm not sure I have an answer for that. Haven't seen anything like this. Been playing a long time, but I feel like everybody in here is doing everything they can to show up and play hard. And I mean, our offense did that tonight. Those guys were great. You scored 9 against a team like that. You feel like you should win the game, and I was part of the problem. We didn't get it done. So I thought Manaea did a great job battling out of that, and Rogers limited damage, and then Els, I tried to help him, and it didn't work.
Brooks, you're not the first person tonight that has said that it feels like everybody's doing the right things. And with that level of talent in this room and everybody doing it properly, does that make it more difficult to maintain the type of positive outlook and confidence that's needed to dig out of this right now?
Honestly, I mean, I feel like because of the guys we have in the room, we've been through things like this before. When you come out of this, I mean, I know our hair's going to be on fire. I'm going to be ready to go. I'll be fired up to win some games in a row and then kind of streak some things together. So no one's going to feel sorry for us. I mean, we've had great leaders. Frankie's done a heck of a job every day leading guys, and there's no one dropping their head. We got lots of baseball left, and when it turns, I know it's going to be a lot of fun.
Overall, as a team, what is the most difficult part of trying to keep the right mindset throughout these types of struggles?
Trying to stay positive. Right now it's tough. I think everyone here is doing the right thing. Just things are really, really tough right now.
For you, they were really aggressive on your fastball early. What was going through your mind early on, and when did you decide to make that adjustment to go as sweeper heavy as you did?
I think it's the second time through. Cal hit that home run. That was looking back, not the right move. I kind of wish I would have gone, sweeper heavy a little bit earlier, but I made the adjustment late,
Say everyone's doing the right thing. I guess just how confusing is it that this is happening when you look around the room? Obviously, there's stars everywhere. There's guys who have done this. Just how inexplainable is it that this keeps happening?
Yeah, I don't know. Baseball's weird sometimes. Stuff just happens. At the end of the day, no one's going to feel sorry for us. So, we just got to figure it out.
Sean, you guys had such a good 12 months from last June to this June. Does this make this stretch even more frustrating because you've got a recent track record of being one of the better teams in baseball?
I think regardless, if any team goes through a stretch like this, it's going to be frustrating. So, I don't think any of that matters. I think, we just gotta figure it out because this is, it's not where we want to be, and I know we're way better than that, way better than this.
What's the feeling in the room right now, just with everybody? Like, is there any optimism that you guys can turn this around? Like, how are you guys feeling right now?
Yeah, I think, as much as this sucks, I feel like guys that have been in the league long enough, it's part of the game. You grow from it, you learn from it. But, at the same time, nothing's given to us. Nothing's going to be given to us. We control our own destiny, and You know, not going to come easy, but you know, we just gotta figure it out.
Francisco, just, I mean, first of all, for you personally, these last 4 games, what has been the biggest difference for you?
Executing. It has come down to execution. You know, I said it the other day. Jeremy, Chavez, Rafa, the whole hitting department has been talking to me. Even Mendoza, you know, just helping me out and trying to push me to get better and to execute. And ultimately, that's what it has come down to. You know, it's just getting the pitches and executing.
You know, last year when you guys were going through a really bad stretch, you brought the team together and kind of changed the entire course of that season. As you go through a stretch like this, how do you view your role in the room, just trying to get things back on track?
Just having conversations with the guys, you know, not a big rah-rah type stuff, you know. It's just at the end of the day, we all in this together, and we got to play for each other and just, you know, I said it last night, when we win, we're going to win together. When we lose, we're going to lose together, you know. It's just, if I were to be specific with a role, just be myself, you know. Just at the end of the day, we all men, and we gotta have conversations, you know. It's just talk among ourselves and know that we're going through it, you know. It's part of the mountain, you know. You gotta climb the mountain, and right now we're in a very steep part of it, and if we don't get ourselves together and we don't turn around a little bit, not turn around, if we don't push ourselves to be better day in and day out, the mountain is gonna be tough to climb, you know. At the end of the day, everybody's doing what they're supposed to do. It's just other teams are outplaying us.
Last year, when you guys held that meeting, you said that what came of it was that everybody was comfortable holding each other accountable.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like that's happening this year? Are the conversations happening? Are you guys holding yourselves accountable?
Yeah, I mean, guys here, this is not, when people think about accountability, it's not about pointing fingers and, oh, you're doing this wrong, you're doing that bad. It's actually showing support and just being there for each other. And guys are running the bases hard, guys are having quality at bats, you know, guys are playing good defense, they're pitching. It's just, you know, it's coming down to 1 or 2 innings that other teams are outplaying us. And it doesn't feel good to lose, but we're staying together and just having the conversations. At the end of the day, we spend a lot more time here than we do in our houses. So this is when teams come together, and good teams, they turn around and they go far.
Mendy keeps saying there's too much talent in this room. When you look around, it obviously seems to be the case.
Mm-hmm.
You say everyone's doing the right things.
Mm-hmm.
You look at the names in the back of the jerseys. I mean, when you put all that together, why do you think this is continuing to happen?
It's tough. We have all asked that question, and it's tough to point at one thing, you know. We are all trying to win ball games, and all I can think of right now is that we're not clicking at the same time, and the other team is outplaying us, you know. Mendy's right. We have a lot of talent. We have a lot of good people here, and we're having a tough stretch. We're not having a terrible season. We're having a tough stretch, and everybody has the sense of urgency to try to get out of it. Somehow, some way, we're not coming on top at the end of the day, you know. And if we don't do that, then yeah, it turns into a bad season. But we're still in a place where we can continue to climb and put ourselves in a much better position, you know. It's been tough to point at that one thing. At the end of the day, it just comes down to execution, you know. offense has to execute, base running has to execute, defense, pitching, all at the same time to win the games. Because at the end of the day, we have big league opponents on the other side, and they're giving us a great effort, and they're just coming on top. You know, hats off to the other team, but at the end of the day, I believe that we have what it takes. We just got to be better on the other side.
Are these losses even more frustrating given that you guys are getting a lot of offense? You were struggling offensively for a little while.
No, not at all. Every loss has a big amount of frustration. You know, no one wants to lose. Like I said, if I were to point at something, we just got to click at the same time, and that's not happening right now. I believe it's going to happen. I hope it happens tomorrow and the rest of the year.